It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
They are desperate for a win, Kevin. I mean, they lost a number of games in a row, and their opponent is a team they should be able to handle. So this could be what I call chicken soup, just that medicine you need to kind of get over that groggy period.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Holmgren. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Right side Curry. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I think they just got caught completely by surprise, and they never managed to fully recover.
Offensive rebound. Horford.
Traveling violation call.
And the officials call traveling violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Holmgren, right side. Over Butler. Holmgren gets the bucket. Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining it.
Richard.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Here's Podziemski. 17 points in his last outing. In the corner, it's Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Hits it from three-point range.
Elite from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Over Horford. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
A silky smooth shooter. Holmgren makes it look so effortless at times.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Back to Hield. Williams with the block. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Drains the three-pointer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Podziemski. Still without a basket. Over in the corner, Kuminga. To the inside. Golden State moving the ball around. For 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here's SGA. Shoots over Kuminga. Again, the Thunder score.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Curry looking it over. Jacks up a 3. And they get it back. There's the triple. Curry buries the 3 shots.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. Curry just taking what he sees.
And it's SGA in the corner. And the Thunder another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not. He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Kevin?
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Friday Eve. It's Thursday Night Hoops right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Houston.
And there are stretches like this where you have a cluster of games. That's just the reality of an NBA schedule. Depth becomes huge. Just getting little spurts out of your bench can make all the difference.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three. Three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Personal foul.
And Adams no good on that one. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Pass to Smith. Now Durant. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get off a shot. Lets the three fly. He shoots again. Smith outside. Now Şengün. Tries again. The kick to Durant. Puts up a three. Buries it from three.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. Outside Harden. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac, his game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, B.A., is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional fives are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
Tipped away. For three, Durant gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And in the last two possessions, they painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Houston leading by 6. Pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Back to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And an intelligent play there from Smith. He keeps his head even with the shot clock running down and saves the possession.
Now here's Leonard. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 6. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
You look at the Houston Rockets, all already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Joms, appreciate the report.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this zone.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
With a steal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
That's good from Christie. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Smith outside. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Overdone. Durant with the bucket. Durant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
And so it's the Houston Rockets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
14. The Clippers, 6.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here. And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back. Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Christie. From the wing. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Ali, thanks for the report. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in.